Everyone has their favorite car. Maybe it's a Lotus Elise, a Toyota Supra, or maybe it's a Ford GT. But we can all agree that there are some cars that are just legendary. And I think we can also agree that the FD RX7 is one of those cars. Perfect design, perfect performance, and perfect aftermarket support. The Mazda RX-7 can never be replaced, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why.
You're watching REVV DRIVE.
You might know the FD RX7 from YouTube seeing all the cool builds, or you might know it from Initial D, or you might even know it from Fast and Furious, but wherever you know it from, you'll probably agree that it's a legendary car. The FD RX7 followed 2 generations before it came out in 1993. And it has been a great car from the start. This generation was designed by Yoichi Sato, who was the chief designer of the Mazda 6. I think the RX-7 came out pretty good. It came with a twin turbocharged, twin rotary engine that made around 255 horsepower stock. And it was rear wheel drive too. With these specs, it was pretty quickly known as an amazing sports car. If you wanted to get yourself an RX-7 today, the cheapest you could get one is around $55,000 Australian, but you'll find more of them for around the $60,000 mark. The Mazda RX-7 is a rear-wheel drive sports car, and with its horsepower, it's great for motorsports. There are a lot of cool builds that you can find, in different styles and for different purposes, but I think most of them look really good. Before we get into why it can't be replaced, if you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite car down below. I might just feature it in the next video. Now you know a bit about the Mazda RX-7, so let's talk about why this car can never be replaced. Since coming out, the Mazda RX-7 has gone down in history for its looks, power, tunability, and aftermarket support, and the racing potential as well. But why? Why can't it be replaced? My answer to that is that it can't be replaced because it's almost perfect as it is. And we've seen it before when great cars have been updated and basically destroyed because the replacement isn't good. Look at other cars they tried to update, like the Mitsubishi Eclipse, which was a great car, and the replacement is terrible and ruined the name. Or now, even the new Nissan GT-R which is coming out, that looks like rubbish. It's one of the ugliest electric cars I've ever seen. And also the Dodge Charger that replaced both the Charger and the Challenger, and it's one of the most boring looking cars I've seen as well. I think that even if they tried to replace the RX-7, it would be very hard to capture the original magic it had before. And I think even if it's an amazing replacement, it could be received very badly, just like the Mark V Toyota Supra. In my opinion, it's an amazing car, but because it isn't all Toyota and has a BMW engine, it's gained undeserved hate. It's still a great car. And I think that's exactly what will happen to any sort of new RX-7 idea. Before I get into the pros and cons, don't forget to check out my Discord server, where you can make video suggestions and post all of your car spotting photos as well. As well as that, I have a website where you can download my free magazine about cars. There should be more out soon, and I hope to make a bunch more. So make sure to check that out. Both of those will be linked in the description and the comments. Now, let's get to the pros of the FD RX-7. There are lots of them, so I'll just list the first 3 that come to mind. The first will be the looks. The FD RX-7 is just a good looking car. I think it's probably the best Mazda out there, and definitely the best looking RX-7 out as well. I wouldn't say the design looks new anymore, but it still looks amazing and just as special as it did when it first came out. This is just a great looking car. The next pro has to be the aftermarket support. You can easily find parts for it online, and these could be engine modification parts, interior parts, or even body kits. There are some great options out there, and my favorite is the Veilside body kit, which isn't cheap, but I feel like it looks really great. You can also find other cool kits for cheaper. The last pro will be its rotary engine. While it's not known for its reliability, it's known for its power you can achieve from it. It even comes twin turbocharged from the factory, and there are lots of cool builds using this engine to max out the power and what they can do with it, and they come out really great. So, let's get to the cons. I'll only list 3 cons as well today. The first con will have to be the engine. And yes, I know it was in the pros, but the RX-7 engine can be problematic, and if you don't care for it perfectly, it can be extremely unreliable, and the fixes can be extremely expensive. Not to mention the fact that it's a rotary engine, which means that you need to fuel it the same way you would a 2-stroke engine. This can be expensive to pay for, and all that oil would also have to be annoying to mix the oil and gas before putting it into the car. Now, the next con will be the price. The Mazda RX-7 is expensive, but I won't say it's not worth the value, because I think it's worth it. But it is way too expensive for most people to afford. Now, the last con isn't really a con, but it's the age. I won't go deep into this one, but because the RX-7 isn't a newer car, it lacks some of the modern amenities inside of the car that people would like, and some safety features as well. Now, you've learnt a bit about the FD RX7, and now you know why I think it can never be replaced. If you've enjoyed this video and learnt something from it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on any suggestions you might have. And don't forget to join the Discord, because that's a great place to leave any suggestions and chat everything about cars. Thanks for watching.